Thank you again for joining Proud of It podcast. Hope you've been enjoying this new podcast series called White Men in America. And what we'll be discussing today is, or should I say today or tonight, wherever you are, what we're discussing is just where are the white men in America going to draw the red line? Where are we drawing the red line? After they rape all of our daughters, sodomize all of our children, after they take all of our money, all of the wealth. I mean, where are we drawing the red line, people? When are we actually ever going to get serious about the situation which these idiots that have put us in this place, when are we going to draw the red line? Are we going to still let teachers teach whatever curriculum they want to teach in school? Are we going to continue allowing them to teach our kids satanic views of the world? Continue to teach that being gay, being a lesbian is okay? When are we going to draw the red line? When are we going to get fed up and get mad? We already know the police are not for the people, for white Americans. We already know this. They're only protecting the wealthy. They are guns for hire is all the police is at this point. If you're an Amazon pays the police in most precincts. So obviously they're paid for outfit these days. They're not about keeping crime from your neighborhood. They're not about trying to stop drugs from coming into your neighborhood. They're a hired gun only to allow the flow of money to continue without any violence. They are no longer trying to stop teachers from teaching this vulgarness to the kids, perpetuating all types of evil, probably using the kids as sex toys, and just causing much of the world to just continue to go further and further into the abyss. And as such, the children of this nation are being robbed of their innocence. They're being robbed of their place in society. And we, as white men, are not standing up for our daughters. We're allowing them to be raped by blacks. We're allowing them to date the sorriest types of people the society has allowed to continue. We are not standing tall for those who count on us to be there when nobody else is, because the police aren't there, the prosecutors are not there, nobody is there protecting this nation's children, this nation's families, this nation's the whole gift of this society should be protected and sanctified and made whole. But it is not, because we are being told lies, and we're being told to accept those lies, accept the vulgarness, accept the music, accept all types of ideas that are outside our 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 parents' ideas, outside of our grandparents' definitely ideas. I mean, we are standing at the crossroads of the biggest civil war that should be the biggest civil war in American history should be going on right now. And why, you ask? Because right now there is many evil people in this society running the most powerful offices within our government, and us as men, white men that have allowed this country to be what it's become over years of sacrifice and dedication, have now let it slip and erode away into nothing. And everybody just wants everybody to be peaceful, everybody to be okay with all the nonsense, with all the corruptness that is going on within our nation. And none of us out here, it seems, has the balls or the audacity to know when it is time to say hell no to this type of society and the acceptance of the evil that it is accepting and then putting upon our children's lives. And like I say, where are the red lines for the white American male? Where are your red lines? Do you have any anymore? Are you even thought of as even a relevant? Are your ideas about this society even relevant at this time? Does anybody even ask you any question at this time? No, because you're not relevant. Everything that you think people think about you, you better reevaluate. You better reevaluate. Because they don't. They don't care nothing about your daughter. They don't care nothing about your son. They don't care nothing about what your Christian beliefs are. They don't care nothing about it. And they'll smile and tell you they do, but they don't. They have no care in the world for your thoughts on life. And you continue to joke around the facts. You continue thinking that these people are on your side, that these people just want to be friends with you. No, they don't. They do not care to be a friend to you. They only care to destroy every piece that you have. All peace that you have is being destroyed through the ignorance and through the evil that is being perpetuated with kids and even adults who want to cause pain and suffering and much, much more. And they don't care what you feel about it. They only want you to continue to accept it, bow to it. That's exactly what the white male in America is doing right now. It is not towing a line. It is allowing a line to continue to be eroded and continue to be held as nothing. And those that are laughing, while many are suffering at this level of immorality within our society, has totally lost every understanding of what a human being, what we are here as human beings, to be decent to people, to love people, to understand people. But there is only so much we should be trying to understand from another human being. Understanding how evil works is not the way. Accepting evil behaviors is not the way. Allowing your daughters and your sons to be killed mercilessly at the hands of total evil and then say they are forgiven, you are no better than the person who slayed your daughter or sodomized your son, because now you act as though their life has no meaning, no mercy, no nothing. You have turned your whole mind and body and soul from the existence of what being human is. Being human recognizes evil, puts evil away, does not allow evil to continue teaching your students, dating your daughters, or selling drugs to your children, and all other aspects. Doesn't allow murderers to just walk away free in a prison cell and be fed, while homeless people in America should be being fed and given some type of place to stay, unless they have committed crimes themselves. But I tell you, people, where is the red line? Not for Black America, not for Black Lives Matter, not for any other race out here, one race. What is the red line for white American males? What are you going to do to get people to listen to what you're saying? Because right now, they're not listening. They think you're a joke. They're laughing at you. They're laughing. People like there's many out there that nobody takes seriously. Yeah, they're on the radio, but nobody's taking them seriously. Yeah, they're in the media, but nobody's taking them seriously. They're not taking Sean Hannity seriously. They don't care. Because they know Sean Hannity is a joke. He's a joke. And all the rest of them, like him, are jokes. They do not care. They make money at the aspect of your daughter or son being sodomized or raped or killed. That's how they make their money. When stupid people do stupid shit, that's how they make their money. And they love it when you do more and more stupid stuff. But nobody takes them seriously, and nobody will ever take them seriously. Why are they going to take them seriously? They're not. There's no reason to take them seriously. They're totally lost. A loss of reality. And nobody seems to get it, that nobody cares. Nobody cares about your son or your daughter or the future of the white race. They don't care. And many in the race itself do not care. They don't care that by 2045 they could be the minority, which me personally, I think they're already the minority. But that's just another podcast. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, they are totally denying the truth of their situation. The truth of the situation is only whites are capable of ruling in a white Western society. Not the incompetent black, not the incompetent Mexican, not any of that. They didn't create none of this. How are they ever going to do anything great for a country they never created? They have no blood, they have no sweat, they have no tears in it. They have nothing. They only fought to make you think that they was a part of you, but they're not. They don't care to be a part. That's why when they move here, they move into a Mexican moves into a Mexican hole. A black moves into a black hole. They have no care. They only want to take what you have. They want to take your job. They want to take your money. They want to take your bank account. And they want to screw your daughter and screw up her life and screw your life and laugh at you while they're doing it. And they're going to do it. And they've been doing it. And I'm saying to you, when are you going to step up? When are you finally going to paint the idea that we are not going to continue to allow people to take us as a joke, take us as what they think we are, total jokes about our life and about those that we truly love dear to our hearts. Are we going to continue to allow those around us to be subjected to the same misery, to worse misery than what's already happened here? And I tell you, there is much more that's coming to this society because of its lack of love and understanding that there has to be a red line. And that red line starts with real truth, real action, and real authority. The people in power have no authority because they're not really in power. They're using a false power with a false name to gain more power, but in reality there is no power to them. There's no power. There's no power in what they say or what they do. They just want you to think they have power. It's just like the teachers. They're using their fake power, and that's exactly what it is. It's fake power. It's not real power. It's not real power. It's fake. And they want you to believe, though, that it's real. And many are believing that it's real. But real power does not come from telling lies and allowing lies to be told. Real power doesn't come from those around you that wear a certain uniform or a certain name, as far as doctor, teacher, whatever. All that stuff, nothing like that matters. But they want you to think that it does. There's nothing of that matters. Nothing. And for y'all to keep acting as though you should respect the ones that don't respect you, you are losing the battle. You're losing the battle. The battle is being lost because of your ignorance of truth of what is actually going on in what should be your society, your life. And and you're not getting it. It's not coming. It's not clearly in your head of what is actually taking place within your own country, because you're so out of touch and so lost and have no truth in you to understand that one day you will be the minority and you will be bowing harder than you've ever bowed before. I just ask that those who see it should not continue to allow these atrocities that are happening within our nation, within our capital, within our president, within the administrations that we send to represent us, that we should not be allowing such foolish people that are supposedly in office at this point, even though we all know in our minds, white males, that he did not win. This election was stolen. But there's no red line. People are just going on about their business. I mean, people, you think that this money is going to continue. Money only exists when power is there. But when power is lost, we're losing it every day, every hour, every second. We're losing power within the world. We're losing the respect of the world and the power we have. We are losing it because we are giving it over to incompetence. We are giving over some of the biggest positions within our nation to the most incompetent, lack of morality, lack of honor, lack of dignity people that are worshiping Satan, worshiping nothing, worshiping money, worshiping the power from which their titles are held. And we are going to suffer. And even if you do not suffer, your children are going to suffer. Your daughters are going to suffer. They are going to be the ones that this burden will be brought forth 100 times more than ever before. And at some point, when are we going to draw the red line on this falsehood of power? God does not give these people that are doing these irrevocable things to children, to adults, to minors, to everyone in this nation. God will never give his power over to such evil. And for you to think that God would not give you enough power to get rid of these scumbags that are in office, that are allowing our children's futures to be rotted out, gutted, and totally surrendered. You are foolish, very foolish, very, very foolish. You do not understand the true power of God because you do not worship the true God. You worship false gods, and you think that you have no power, but God is the only power. He is the only power. There is no other power. He is the real power. He has power over all this evil if you would allow him to work and quit saying, oh, they have this, they have that. They don't have God. And believe me, if you have just a kilo of God in your soul and understanding, then I promise you that little bit of false power that they are displaying will not weather the storm of a mighty, mighty, true God who lives and breathes for his people and can be relied on through all of life's troubles. And we should not bow our heads until we put away this evil within our country that is causing many, many of our great ones to fall short and fall into the hands of those who have no authority upon us. They are only given the authority that we allow them to have, and it is time to take back and give back that authority to the one who truly gives it, and that is God. That is God above. He will give you much, much power and authority if you just continue to allow him to come into your life, and don't allow these evil, sinful people to come in and wipe away all that your father, my father, and many others have fought for over the centuries, over the years. Don't allow them to be a part of it. And quit giving up just because you think they are the power source. They are not. They don't have the power. God Almighty has the power. But I just pray that we would not allow this to continue. This continuance we should not allow. We should not give in to their hatred. We should only show that we are the true ones, and that we should sacrifice so that our children are not burdened by such evil and such disgrace that has been happening across this world for the last 30 or 40 or 50, even 60 years. I mean, it is so bad right now with how much evil that we have been contained with and are just trying to keep at bay and keep peace with. You cannot keep peace with evil, but you have to put evil away. Evil has to be destroyed, or it will destroy you, and that is exactly what's happening. Much evil is being destroyed because we are not doing what we are in charge to do as citizens and as human beings, like I said before. I just hope that when y'all are listening to these podcasts, just know that I'm not here trying to hype up a situation. I am trying to bring awareness and understanding that we are in control of our own destiny, and we should not allow evil to overrule that authority that's been given to us, that greatness, that understanding. Please know that God is for us, for those who truly believe in His power and know His power, truly have our best interests if we just show Him a little bit of faithfulness to what He has brought to us. I thank you again. I hope that you would share this podcast. I hope that you would really listen to this podcast, and I hope you would try to gain more knowledge from this podcast, and not give up hope that if we could unite for our race as others have united for theirs, that we could actually achieve victory and actually achieve a place worth fighting for. Because if we continue to allow what is being allowed, there will be nothing left to fight for. It is already getting to the point where nothing is sacred anymore. Everything has been totally rotted away, pretty much. We can no longer trust the schools. We can no longer trust the police. We can no longer trust our government. Our government has totally abandoned the white man. The white male has totally been abandoned. The white male has totally been destroyed and is being destroyed every minute, every second of every hour of every day. He is being destroyed through the evil of those that have been put into powerful positions within our country, within our nation. I just hope that you would think about what I'm telling you, and that you would take into consideration what I've been saying, and that you would understand that these times are only going to increase. These problems are only going to compound as time goes on, and we only have a little window to crawl out of this mess that our leaders are putting us in, through allowing incompetent leaders to lead, allowing incompetence into our military, allowing incompetence into our Oval Office, allowing incompetence into all of our fields of study and into our colleges. Incompetence has destroyed us and is going to continue to if we do not get a handle on it. I ask you, as I've asked before, where is the red line for the white American male in America? I thank you. Please share this. Proud of It podcast. Thank you.